Assalamu alaikum, sir. I'm Tasnim Alam Safin. For my presentation, I choose a paper titled Port Choice in a Competitive Environment from the Shipping Lines Perspective, written by the Josel Taozong and Lavina Swad. The objective of this research is to identify the real factors influencing port choice and to compare stated preference with the revealed preference. This study is based on a primary survey on 31 major international shipping lines. The authors conducted a survey based on a questionnaire on the 7 factors. The study region is Singapore and Malaysia, where port competition is very strong. The focus is on PSA Singapore and its Malaysian competitors, Port of Tanjung Palapas and Port Klang. These ports are selected because shipping lines frequently shift between them, making it ideal to study real port choice behavior. The authors used two analytical approach. In the first part, they used bot box analysis to understand what shipping lines say is important when choosing a port. This is called the stated preference. It is based on their opinions from the survey. But the authors knew that sometimes people say one thing and do another. So in the second part, they used binary logistics regression to find out what shipping lines actually choose as their main hub port. This is called revealed preference because it is based on their real actions. In the logistics regression part, the authors are actually analyzes the shipping line's actual behavior based on what factors the shipping lines choose the port. So basically, the study compares what shipping lines claim with what shipping lines really do when selecting a port. The study tested 7 factors. They are efficiency, location, infrastructure, port charges, connectivity, cargo size, and port services. Here is the result of both box analysis. The rating are given from 1 to 7, where 1 means low importance and 7 means high importance. From this graph, I made a more simplified graph to understand this more clearly. Here is the hierarchy of the factors that is based on the survey, what are actually shipping line says. The top most influential factor is efficiency, then port charges, then connectivity, location, infrastructure, wide range of port services, and the least is cargo size. And here is the result of the logistic regression. This is the result based on the what shipping lines are actually do. In this slide, see the logistic regression, which represent the revealed preference of the shipping lines, meaning their real behavior. Here we can see a very different result from the bot box analysis. The most important factor that actually influence port choice is port charges. The second most important is the wide range of port services and adequate infrastructure also has some influence, but at a moderate level. Surprisingly, factors like efficiency, location, connectivity, and cargo size were found not be significant in real port choice. This means that when shipping lines actually choose a port, they focus on cost, service, and infrastructure, not on efficiency or location, as they claimed earlier. And here is the difference between the stated preference and the actual preference. On the left side, we see shipping lines said in the survey. They said connectivity, efficiency, and location are the top factors. But on the right side, we see what they actually did when choosing ports. In reality, they choose ports based on port charges, port services, and infrastructure. So there is a clear mismatch. There is a clear gap between their words and their action. This gap is the main contribution of this research, and it shows why ports should not rely on the survey but also observe real behavior. From the findings of this research, we can give recommendation to the port for their improvement for attract more shipping lines. First, if, First is competitive pricing. Shipping lines are very cost sensitive. Once a basic level of efficiency is achieved, lower port charges become the main deciding factor. If the port can maintain a low port charge, they can attract more shipping line. Second is providing one-stop services. Ports should offer value-added service like bunkering, repairs, customs, free port facilities, and warehouses. This make the port more attractive to the shipping line. And third is adequate infrastructure. The infrastructure means not only the physical infrastructure like cranes and berth, but also the digital systems like EDI, automations, and dedicated berths are now very important. So, port should focus on the price, services, and infrastructure rather than only improving in efficiency. If the ports are implement this, they can attract more shipping lines and they can earn more profit. So here is all from my side. Thank you.